Okay. Would you mind stating your name and a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Tara Lane, and I'm the food preservationist at the Jane Addams Hall House Museum on UIC campus. So.
How do you define community?
Define community. I would say first my sort of circle of peeps that I work with, peeps that I hang out with, and then also just like my personal interests, maybe, I don't know, things that I sort of take on my own personal tangents in life and cultivate those as, I don't know, as my own artistic journeys, I guess, but yeah.
So do you feel as you progress like on these tangents, sort of is there like a development of how you define who's part of your community based on just experience in the everyday, or?
I think my community is a little bit roving. There's sort of staple people, and then there's also that people kind of come in and out, and maybe various projects bring in different people that maybe are a community for a specific amount of time, and then it disperses. And then there's also the more sort of permanent community of people, maybe that I see on a day-to-day basis within work. Yeah, I guess so. Does that answer the question?
It does, it does. Well, if you were invited to a potluck, what would you bring to the table?
Okay, my new thing that I'm so in love with is soup dumplings and handmade Chinese noodles. And I have nothing to do with being Chinese, but I also find the process of making them very meditative. And so first starting with the process of like learning how to make them on YouTube and like flinging around dough. But I think bringing that to the table as like a potluck dish is a really interesting conversation starter to the other people in the group, because if you've ever tried to make them, it's a very private event that you're wheeling around dough, and it's very hard to sort of refine that, but they're the tastiest, most beautiful thing made out of flour and water. So that's what I would bring.